the one who loved me through the hardest times. There are some people who come into your life and love you in ways that change everything. They're not the ones who make life easy. They're the ones who make it bearable when it feels like nothing else can. They're the ones who stand by you when the world feels like it's falling apart, who hold you up when you don't have the strength to stand on your own. And sometimes, you don't realize how important they are until you're in the hardest moments of your life. And they're still there, quietly loving you through it all. I met him during a time when everything felt uncertain. My life felt like it was falling apart, piece by piece, and I was struggling to keep it together. I had just lost a job I had worked so hard for, and the weight of it was heavier than I wanted to admit. I was feeling lost, unsure of who I was or where I was going, and I didn't know how to navigate through it. It felt like everything I had built was crumbling, and I didn't know how to pick up the pieces. But then, there he was. He didn't come in with any grand promises or solutions. He didn't try to fix me. He didn't tell me everything would be okay or that I should stop feeling the way I did. Instead, he just sat with me. He listened when I needed to talk, and he gave me space when I needed to be silent too. He loved me not in spite of my struggles, but through them, offering me a steady hand to hold when everything else felt uncertain. There were days when I couldn't get out of bed, when the weight of everything felt too much to bear, but he was always there. Even on the days when I couldn't bring myself to reach out. He didn't judge me for my weakness, didn't push me to be better before I was ready. He just loved me in the most quiet, patient way. He didn't try to change my feelings, didn't try to rush me through the healing process. He let me feel everything, but he also reminded me that I wasn't alone in it, and that's what made all the difference. Because when you're going through the hardest times, what you need isn't someone to fix it for you. What you need is someone to stand by you, to love you without conditions, to remind you that even in your worst moments, you're still worthy of love. And that's exactly what he did. He loved me through my insecurities, through my doubts, through the parts of myself that I wasn't proud of. He didn't see me as broken, even when I felt like I was what? He saw me as whole, even when I couldn't see it myself. And slowly, I began to believe it too. I began to see that I was capable of more than I thought, that I was stronger than I realized, and that I wasn't defined by my struggles. I had always thought that love was about the good times, about the moments of joy and excitement. But what I learned from him was that love is really about being there when it's hard. It's about showing up when it feels like there's nothing to give, about loving someone even when they can't love themselves. It's about standing by them when they're too tired to stand on their own, and reminding them that it's okay to not be okay. I look back on those times, and I realize that I would never have made it through without him, not because he solved my problems, but because he gave me the one thing I needed more than anything else. His love, steady and constant, no matter what I was going through. He loved me when I couldn't love myself, and that made all the difference. The hardest times in life can feel like they're never ending, but having someone who loves you through them, who stands by you when it feels like everything else is falling apart, makes all the difference. And I'll always be grateful to him for showing me that kind of love, kind that doesn't ask for anything in return, the kind that just gives, quietly, patiently, without ever expecting anything back. I'm Lucy, and this is Unsaid Love.